tell your mama. Oh! The hell you doing on the ground?
That hurts.
Well, it's supposed to hurt. That pain's what's gonna save your life. Your cells remember where it hurts, and that's where they get strong. It's called pain and gain, Russ. You gonna man up? You better, because right now your sister's stronger than you. Give me your hand. Get up.
What are you looking at, you little chubby broad?
Don't eyeball me, boy. I see your mother driving up and down the street looking at me. I'll be your stepfather by the weekend.
It's Pain and Gain, Mark Wahlberg. Michael Bay directed this movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Normally, there are a lot of explosions and robots and giants and sort of those...
Michael Bay and I are actually doing that next. I'm doing the new Transformers movie with him, but he came from making these small little movies. You know, Bad Boys was a movie that I think cost like 10 to 12 million bucks.
You had the screening in front of a live audience. Did you stay and watch the
I did.
movie with
You
them?
have to sit there and see it with an audience because the movie is just so outrageous.
And is that the fun part of it after making it, watching people react to the film?
When it's good. When it's bad, you don't want to be anywhere around. Even if it's free, people think like they should get some sort of refund for their time.
Right.
But it's crazy because, like I think the second to last time I was here, when I was here for TED, I saw the movie after with an audience in Amsterdam. And a pot-smoking teddy bear in a group of pot-smoking people, and they serve alcohol and everything in the theater. It was just outrageous. But people, you know, they're yelling at the screen and, you know, really interacting with the movie.
Was it in Dutch? Was the...
It was, yeah, it was translated. You know, they did such a good job of translating because normally American comedies don't work overseas because the comedy doesn't translate, but all they saw is this weed-smoking teddy bear sniffing cocaine and prostitutes, and they were thrilled. It was a big hit there.
Was that the best or liveliest screening that you've ever been to?
That was, yeah. And then, of course, seeing Menace to Society in Times Square. But you see this movie with an audience, and it's outrageous, because the movie is so outrageous. What these guys did was so bizarre and crazy. I mean, they did some very bad things, too, and they paid the price for that, but you can't help but laugh at what train wrecks these guys are. And those kids, that was like my little gang. So I move into this guy's house, and I recruit all these neighborhood kids, and I'm a very bad influence on them, obviously.
And this is all true?
All happened.
Is there a place where you can read the story and get the...
Yeah, it was in the Miami New Times, and then, of course, they made a documentary about the case. It was one of the biggest cases in the history of Florida, one of the longest trials.
How are your kids? Are they behaving themselves, or are they like their father?
Oh, they're getting crazy, but, you know, thank God for my wife. She's very strict. You know, I'm a bit of a pushover, but my wife is very strict.
Well, it's very good to see you. Thank you for coming. It's
Thanks
great to have you here.
guys.
Mark Wahlberg, everybody. Pain and Gain opens April 26th, and we're right back with Jennifer Morrison.